Okay, this next piece of news came across, and I didn't know what to make of it. I'm so excited to talk to you about it. So, MSG shareholders went to Delaware and filed a civil suit against James Dolan, the owner of the Knicks and CEO of MSG. And they said that he doesn't put enough time into his role as CEO. He pays himself too much. And this is my favorite part. He spends too much of his time focused on his band. Okay. I can't speak to the validity of the allegations. I'm not part of the MSG group. I don't know whether or not he spends too much time there on his band or whatever. But do you think these allegations and this behavior and the rumors about him hurt the Knicks as a franchise?
Well, to the degree that public perception is not great, I think it hurts them with their fans.
Yes.
For sure. But not with players, I don't think, around the league. I don't think players care, to be quite honest.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think they're going to cities they want to live in, people they want to play with, a chance to win. Obviously the money, but that's the same everywhere. And I think if they have those things, they're not going to worry a lot about other stuff.
Well, it's interesting to hear you say that because you hear specifically about Sarver in Phoenix and Dolan in New York as sort of being bad owners, constantly turning over the front office and just, making decisions, getting too involved in basketball decisions. You don't think that a player like Kevin Durant or a big free agent considers that before they pick to play for one of those teams?
Well, I don't know. I can't speak to that totally, but I don't think so. I've never really heard players criticizing owners or being upset about owners. That's not something that I have run across. I mean, again, to me, it's money, it's place to live, it's who do you want to play with and your chance to win. And if people provide that, then I think they're good.
Have you ever heard players criticizing head coaches?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've heard that to my face and behind my back, yes. And you know what? A lot of times the criticism's deserved.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. It is now time for one of my favorite segments.
Oh.
It is time for Unfounded, Irresponsible Speculation about free agent Kevin Durant. Now, Ryan, we do this often on the show. It seems like all season we've been sort of held hostage by this free agent decision by one of the best players in the league, if not the best player in the league. And there's little sprinkles of information about him selling some real estate or opening an office in New York City. Well, this one is one of the more ludicrous ones that we have. It's been reported by the New York Post that, or I'd say speculated by the New York Post, that if Kevin Durant comes to the Knicks, not only will he star as a Knicks basketball player, that he will also, wait for it, host his own show on the MSG network. Ryan, do you think this is true? And do you think Kevin Durant wants to take my job and host a show on a national network?
Well, there's two sides to this story.
Okay.
For one, I know a certain Kevin Durant is very active now in the media. He's outspoken, and the one thing I love, he's not afraid to speak his mind. And when I saw him at All-Star Weekend, that's the first thing I said. I said, KD, keep speaking up. Don't change for anybody. Now, the other hand in this is it's absolutely impossible. There's no way that a player of the magnitude of Kevin Durant would have time to host his own show and play. This would be a horrible sign for the Knicks. That means that he is tapping out of basketball, and the man is not committed.
Well, so look at this right here. We've got his own show, and look who the leader of the band is on his show. That is none other than James Dolan, the owner of the Knicks. So a couple things. NFL quarterbacks do this. College coaches do this. Everyone's got like a weekly radio show where they do it, but they have schedules where they're, the football schedule is different. You come home every week.
Yes.
I don't know how this could possibly happen with someone with road trips and everything. Maybe it's like a short series, but if this is an actual thing that's real, which I don't think it is, but if this is an actual thing that's real, it's just kind of like, Kevin Durant, just focus on the basketball, man. It's the same thing with LeBron. It's like, just focus on the basketball. You can do anything you want. You can have all the shows you want when you retire from the NBA. But if you're going to come to the Knicks to revamp this franchise, it's not going to be easy. We know the Knicks roster, and it's going to take more than Kevin Durant to turn this into a contender, even for the NBA Finals. Please, Kevin, this job is not nearly as much fun as it looks. And that's a total lie, because this job is the best. Now, not only that, we have more Knicks rumors. Carmelo Anthony said that if Kevin Durant comes to the Knicks, that he would take a look at what's going on and consider signing with the New York Knickerbockers. As a pseudo-die-easy Knicks fan, this sounds ridiculous and impossible. Is there any chance that Carmelo Anthony plays for the Knicks again?
Let me go Hoodie Melo for this answer.
Yes, go Hoodie Melo.
Let me go Hoodie Melo for this answer.
Perfect.
Here's the reality. Carmelo Anthony would give, he may give a body part to play for the Knicks again. Carmelo Anthony back in the NBA, this would be, in respect to Hoodie Melo, this would be unreal. It would be amazing. It would bring star power. It would be, even this could be a guy that could take the New York media's pressure off of Kevin Durant. Because the big notion is, Kevin Durant, how can you come to the New York media and you don't like media? They are ruthless. They will prey on you. But a certain Hoodie Melo could take a lot of pressure off of Kevin Durant, and a man with experience and the star power to say, hey, KD, this is how you do it.
This is the Knicks starting five opening day next year. Kyrie, Kevin Durant, Zion, Carmelo Anthony, Ryan Hollins.
And Jimmy Butler.
And Jimmy Butler?
And Jimmy Butler.
I love it.